music. I'd like to introduce our host and MC for the evening, and generous benefactor of the space to do this. Thank you so much, Ellen Rocky.
My suggestion, the food is getting a little bit pulled together still, so come on in everybody and sit down if you'd like, or stand somewhere, and we'll get the show rolling. Yes, oh Kelly, I want to introduce Kelly Spreda, the other person of the night. She is one of Mike's beautiful daughters.
The love that this town has for my dad is just amazing to me. And just as our family representative here, it's worked out amazingly for me to come up here. I just want to thank you all and know that Dad really wished he could be here. He almost, he actually was under the impression that I was going to just stop on over and pick him up on the way over here from Kansas City. But I had to break the news, no, you're still really important there at the acute rehab unit. So he's doing his therapy, and then I don't know if he's quite able to do the Facebook Live or how we'll be able to do streaming for him, but he's definitely here in spirit if nothing else. And also just kind of want to give you guys an update. He's at the rehab unit and doing progress, and they're showing progress every day with his different therapies. Still left side paralysis, but he's getting there. Like, you have no trouble understanding him when he talks to you, and he can talk to you without any sort of delay, which is amazing. It's mostly physical. There is a sort of cognitive thing too, of course, but it's mostly physical, which I'm really grateful for. So yeah, just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and this really means a lot to us and the whole family. And thanks again. Maybe I'll come up with some more. Oh, I did want to say one thing. Well, he wanted to. He was hoping that I would bring straws to this event so that we could lay them on the tables or the chairs, and you all could attempt to pick up the straw with your armpit. And then you might be able to empathize a little bit on what he feels like he's going through. So anyway, that's his humor. Thank you.
Kelly, isn't it so that his board currently says that his goals, or his goal is to be able to leap tall buildings in a single one? So that is his goal. So my thought was that we might want to start this whole thing by making something together. So this is a song that we sing around this town a whole lot. And you'll just join me on the last two lines each time. I'll teach you how. It's not a big deal. Those of you who think you're not singers, you're kidding yourselves, but don't feel stressed. You can just listen if you want to. So hang on a second.
I'll get the right. Just British. All the goes like this.
Come gather round the flaming ember. We'll tell our tales and we'll remember. And with our voices so warm and tender, we'll sing the night away. So it's that last two lines. Each time we'll sing the last two lines together. So, and with our voices so warm and tender. And with our voices so warm and tender, we'll sing the night away. Did you notice how those harmonies were already coming in? Don't be shy. We'll tell the stories of our mothers, of our dear fathers, sisters, brothers, and in the shelter of one another, we'll sing the night away. And in the shelter, and in the shelter of one another, we'll sing the night away.
the old deep tie that binds us, and until the morning finds us, we'll sing the night away.
And until
the morning finds us, we'll sing the night away. Then come good fortune or come sorrow, from these glad times we will borrow, to find the faith to face tomorrow. We'll sing the night away. To find the faith to face tomorrow. We'll sing the night away. We love you, Mike Blevins, and you're never going to get away from us.
Okay, I'm so excited to introduce the next lovely pair, Beth Rotto and Ann Streufert, who have done some wonderful playing for a long, long time together and have done a lot of wonderful gigs at Java John's when Mike was president. And so, Mike, it's those darling fiddle players.
Sure happy to play today. I feel like we kind of just got in under the wire. Sent a quick email and got on the list. So I just know that when we played at Java John's, it's been so great to have Mike there. He's always so welcoming and supportive and just a great person to be around. So for you, Mike. called The Mosquito, and neither of us really remember learning it. It's just in us.
Okay, next I'd like to introduce a guy I know pretty well. I've known him since before he was born. His name is Gabriel Andreas, and it's been a while since he performed, so this is pretty, like a rare sighting. He's got some new songs to share with us, so pretty excited. Here it comes. Here he comes. Do you want this? Do you want this chair? Okay. I would say that after this set, we could take, those of you kind of in the in-between time, the food is all ready, so that might be a good time to go and grab food if you want. You might want to you can wait till whenever you're hungry. This is a fun night about flow. We just kind of flow into yes. So for those of you who, this is pretty cool. I'm thinking about all that Mike is up against. Mike I'm thinking about that, and I'm looking at this dear person in my life, and this is, he said, he just said, got a pretty bad case of nerves right now. I asked if I could share that because I think there's something pretty powerful about saying, this is intense for me, and it's kind of scary, but I also want to do this thing for my friend, and I want to do this thing for my community. So I think that that's something we can all understand.
Yeah, I wanted to be cool about it. I was like, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to be cool about this. I'm going to try to make sure we don't get feedback going on here. Do we have, I have a pickup. I can go directly in. Is that an option?
Yeah.
This? Yeah, go into this.
Yeah.
Please, that would be better. And then we won't have the feedback issue so much.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to try to do this really well for you.
The game.
Change the angle of your mic a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So I just have a few songs and I picked them so that they'd be really relevant to this situation. The first one is called Iowa Boys. I played it a few times before in town here, and well, Mike is an Iowa boy, as most of us are, except for the women in the audience. And it's just kind of a feel-good song. And you hear it pretty good?
Yeah. Stay right on the mic, I think we'll
Like eat it like this?
Yeah.
Iowa boys, they make the biggest hearted lovers to ever sail the summer breeze. I highly recommend that you give one more try. If you wanna go, we can meet. I think I might speed it up a little. I don't wanna fall asleep. Iowa boys have these warm, rough hands, and they know how to hold you just right. They can be lazy as laughter in the afternoon. Wild as a lightning strike. Come on, honey, would you get a little bit closer to me? There's something about you that brings me up, and I don't wanna go back down. If you only get a bit closer to me, I know we can rock this whole night through. Only I don't K-ball, so that's why. Iowa boys believe that everyone deserves to have a good time. They're down with roadside lemonade, kissing lips just made for kissing. Whoa, whoa, Iowa boys. Whoa, I should be closer to this. Lord, those blue eyes, brown eyes, green. You can drown inside the eyes of an Iowa boy. They are so damn sweet, it's me. Come on, honey, would you get a little bit closer to me? Something about you that brings me up, and I don't wanna go back down. No, if you only get a bit closer to me, I know we can rock this whole night through. thing they ever steal is the breath out of your lungs. Yeah, it's anything but fair, the way they make you feel like you're the one. Oh, these Iowa boys, the best kind of trouble, sure as you ever had seen. The day you find yourself in the arms of an Iowa boy, you will know what I mean. Come on, honey, would you get a little bit closer to me? Something about you brings me up, and I don't wanna go back down. No, if you'd only get a bit closer to me, I know we can rock this whole night. I know we can rock this whole night. I know we can rock this whole night. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The nerves are dissipating somewhat. I think it's getting better.
Sounding good.
A little bit, but not so bad. I'm gonna try to be up here with all of you instead of down here in my safe bubble. Do you think I can turn this up a bit? I have such a quiet way of playing guitar. Much better, much better, yes. Alright, this one is called...
Well done.
Well done. This is called Phoenix on the Rise, and I think it's really good because Mike's going through an extreme thing that I can not even comprehend. It would be very terrifying, and he's very strong out of necessity, but also just good for you, man. Good for you. My brother and I were really sick this winter, and we were afraid a lot. And one time when I was afraid, I wrote this song. The power. Sorry, I don't want to play it for you guys Okay, try that again. We're gonna get here. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna skip the intro because whatever. You had the intro. Okay, no. All right. And this is the intro. It's just me playing the same thing over and over again. It's all right to fail. Oh wait, that's not right. How did this happen? Okay, this is your time to feel what you are feeling, even if it scares you. Don't turn away. Come on, you waited long enough
to make your move. You are a phoenix on the rise, gonna burn as you learn to fly. This is the way a phoenix is born. Only in the fire will you find your form. But you don't have to burn alone. We can burn together till the end of the road. And all of the darkness you feel inside won't stand a chance against this much light. In the feeling there is healing, and it burns until the wound runs clean. Step inside, it will take you where you need. Ever inward, ever closer to a place somehow you always know. Closer, and now you begin to feel the fire grow. You are a phoenix on the rise. You're gonna burn as you learn to fly. This is the way a phoenix is born. Only in the fire will you find your form. But you don't have to burn alone. We can burn together till the end of the road. And all of the darkness you feel inside won't stand a chance against this much light. To burn alone. We can burn together till the end of the road.
Next. So I have some words here because my adult brain has trouble keeping track, and some of these songs have a lot of words, and this one has a lot. This is not going to be. This song will ask a little of you to listen and follow along because it's talking about something that I really care about. And we talked a little bit about it on Facebook, and I try not to rant too much, but it does happen a little. Anyway, this song is called "We Got This." I keep hearing about the welfare state, that people are lazy and want to be taken care of. But where does this thought come from, that it's not okay for people to be taken care of? It does not come from a place of love. It's not right. It cannot be correct to take so much from those who have so little. There's more than enough to go around for the whole world. No one needs to be hungry. No one needs to be cold or sick. It isn't a question of resources. We have the resources. It's a question of looking at the imbalance and going, hey, nobody needs $1 billion. Let's try this. The system we live in as it exists today is a racist, medieval, and violent thing, defined not by us but by our masters.
Oh God, I messed it up already. One more time. The system we live in as it exists today is a racist, medieval, and violent thing, defined not by us but by our masters, to keep us down, drowning in our blood. While they reap the bounty, which would be more than enough if distributed equally to bring everyone under the umbrella of prosperity. Can you even imagine how this world would be? The reality is, we are being extracted, fed upon by parasites, drained of our vitality and our time, blinded by a combination of mass hypnosis and programming via the internet, the television and news, and Hollywood, and designer drugs, synthetic foods, environmental toxins, religion and politics, and lying just to lie. This is the greatest scam that we have ever had to buy. Who cares if it's left or right? Who cares if it's black or white? Who cares if it keeps us from sleeping halfway through the night? Who cares if the end is so distant that it's out of sight? We got all the people with us, and if you watch you can see this movement start to move. Time for something new. Something is changing us, and all we need to do is rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. Yeah, rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. No need to be bashful, take the hands out of your pockets. Stand a little straighter, you have got a lot to offer. Bring your gifts to the party, it's gonna be a showstopper. We got this, rock it cause we got this. Never let somebody tell you that your dream is not this. We can make it better if we put our heads together. Get ready for the party because nobody's gonna stop this. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 As stewards of this paradise we call the earth, to help each other in our time of need. This is our highest way of being. This is the way we're meant to be. So start with each other, stop playing the game. Practice with loving instead of laying the blame. Master the art of compassionate change, and be patient with those still trapped in the old ways. Who cares if it's left or right? Who cares if it's black or white? Who cares if it keeps us from sleeping halfway through the night? Who cares if the end is so distant that it's out of sight? We got all the people with us, and if you watch you can see this movement start to move. Time for something new. Something is changing us, and all we need to do is rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. Yeah, rock it cause we got this. Rock it cause we got this. No need to be bashful, take the hands out of your pockets. Stand a little straighter, you have got a lot to offer. Bring your gifts to the party, it's gonna be a showstopper. We got this, rock it cause we got this. Never let somebody tell you that your dream is not this. We can get together and we can make it better if we put our heads together. Get ready for the party because nobody's gonna stop this. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh no 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 no. Na na na. We got all the people with us. 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 We got all the people with us.
I'd like to be on here with you more, but I'm struggling in my mind to try to remember everything going on with that one. That's a pretty new one. That's what I was going to do. I'm just doing one more.
Yeah, good.
And then a concert. That is the dream. The dream is to play more music for you people because you people are pretty alright. And I have a lot. I just thought these songs would be good for this because that song talks a lot about, like, Mike is benefiting from the generosity of the people here tonight, and as it should be. As it should be. And there are a lot of people out there right now, and take a moment to be political, that don't have anybody to count on at all. I just watched this video on Reddit of this homeless guy talking about life on Skid Row in LA, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And he and his wife had nobody, and they just went right down through the cracks, and I think that happens awfully. So this, what is happening here tonight is beautiful, and it should be the baseline. It should be what is normal. And I guess that's what that last one was kind of about. But this one is also kind of in a similar vein. It's an older song I wrote. I think it was back during the Occupy movement. I was trying to get into that. People were just being people and ended up fighting amongst themselves. And why are we fighting each other, guys? We shouldn't be fighting each other right now. I think that's good. This one's called For Life.
I have earned my way, and you only see the part of me I display. I have scars below the surface, no worse than yours. If I could, I would live in denial, but it hurts to ignore. So I watch myself try to deal with life, and I'm not quite sure if this recipe is right. But every time I start to circle the drain, some of the worldly force descends, and I'm saved. I have seen mountains rise when the time is right. I have seen children stand face to face before an army in a general strike, and I have seen what we can do when we choose to fight for life. Things I feel when I am around you, like I'm on the cusp of something grand, unfamiliar and exciting. I feel electrified, like I got hit with invisible lightning, and I'm blasted in a fragment, and I'm dizzy with the prospect. Will you give me a moment? Don't worry, I got this. I have seen mountains rise when the time is right. I have seen children stand face to face before an army in a general strike, and I have seen what we can do when we choose to fight for life. Open-handed now, I am learning more to be open. our time to learn and be whatever we are gonna be. So don't keep this world waiting. I have seen mountains rise when the time is right. I have seen children stand face to face before an army and a general strike, and I have seen we can do when we choose to fight for life.
Okay, everybody. Hi. Wow, a crowd. The temperature. We're going to crank that air conditioning right down or up. It's around the corner in the back here. Thank you. All right. So, everybody, we got quite a crowd here. I want to say a few words about that. I think these tables may go over. Awesome. First of all, Mike, I hope you're seeing this. We cannot find room for everyone. Folks, there are chairs over on this side of the room. And I wanted to say that my dad is here tonight. He's going to be 90 on Monday. And Mike, with your grace, he'd like to play a quick song on his harmonica right where from he's sitting. They love Mike Blevins so much. So Dad, if you play us a tune, that'd be just great. It'll help everybody kind of settle back in. Right now, Dad. Yeah.
give you a reference.
Let's take it. And now, thanks, Dad. That was awesome. We get to hear him so much. We're so lucky. Okay, and next I'd like to introduce the most beautiful human, Michael McElrath, a very dear friend of Mike Blevins. They go together so well. And he's here to play some of this beautiful music for us. Let's hear it for Mike.
So much time just slips away. Hardly seems like we're here today. Gone tomorrow, who knows for sure? So Lord, don't catch me wasting time no more. It all, but not today. Sometimes it just turns out that way. Life goes on and time goes by. It's just the way it is, so don't ask me why. Don't cry about what's already over. Don't worry about what's yet to be. We've all got enough to do to help each other keep it all together. With only so much time, so much to do, you've got to decide what's right for you. So work it out, and when you think you've done, you might find you've really just begun. Don't cry about what's already over. Don't worry about what's yet to be. We've all got enough to do to help each other keep it all together. Keep it all together. Thank you. Thank you. In the beginning, we were stardust, and in the end, it's what will ever remain. We come and go, and then we're gone, but even so, somehow it seems we do it over again. If we return, we store. Where are we going if we don't know where we are? Maybe we'll get there if we wish upon a star. It's all part of the dream.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Part of the dream. Thank you. Right after Mike had his stroke, we went to see him in the hospital up in Rochester. And I brought a guitar along. I think we all believe in the healing power of music. Anyway, Mike asked me to do one of my songs that he had heard me play at Java John's. I was honored that he wanted to hear one of my own songs. I would like to share it with you now if I can get plugged in. That last song kind of had to do with what we take with us and what we leave behind. And this song deals with that specifically. It's called Driving Blind. Time and changes brought me to here and now. I couldn't see it any differently anyhow. But when I wonder about where to from here, you know the picture doesn't tune in so clear. And that's when I get the urge to keep on moving. But then I come to find I don't know what to keep and what to leave behind. It drives me crazy to think I'm driving blind. Well, I might have some idea of where I'm going, but then I know there's no real way of knowing. And I get the urge to keep on moving, but then I come to find I don't know what to keep, what to leave behind. It drives me crazy to think I'm driving blind. And when I think of all I've wasted on the way to what I hope that I might find, makes me wonder how I wound up here today, especially when I know I'm driving blind. Now that I find I've got some time to fill, been through some changes and I've seen time stand still. Well, now I'm all wound up and hell-bent to hit the road, and if it takes me too much longer I'll explode, because I've got the urge to keep on moving, but now I come to find I don't know what to keep and what to leave behind. It drives me crazy to think I'm driving blind. It drives me crazy to think I'm driving blind. It drives me crazy to think I'm driving blind. Driving blind. Just driving blind.
My lineup is somewhere in this phone. But fortunately, Michael is going to be my memory for tonight. Yay! So, I am so pleased, everyone, to introduce to you the newest act in town. Fantastic soprano everything singer, Kristen Eggen, just this beautiful golden voice, and Ben Pippin, creative genius on the keys, and they're known as Eggen and Pippin, like picking and something, singing and picking, singing and picking, singing and plucking on the keys, Eggen and Pippin. Anyway, they're fantastic, and here they are.
I'm Ben Hippen, and this is Kristen Eggen, and we're Eggen and Hippen. Thanks everybody so much for coming. It was amazing to see such a crowd come out tonight. So I met Mike gosh, it's been almost 3 years ago now. So most of the musicians here tonight, probably all of them have played at one time or another at Java John's, and some of us have played there quite a bit. And Doug Reed and Java John's have been such supporters of the local music scene. They've been a great home for a lot of musicians. And it's just a really welcoming environment for the musicians. I met Mike through playing there, and especially I can just remember showing up, and when Mike would be there, it would just like add a warm glow to the whole place. So he's so gracious, such a good host, such a gracious supporter of the music, and I've always appreciated that, Mike. So, and so I made a point of wearing my Mike Blevins hat tonight. So we're thinking of you. Stick with the rehab, doctor's orders. We love you, man, and here's some songs for you.
It's never easy climbing mountains, no matter how far you can see. It's never easy when you're lonely, and you're 1,000 miles from me.
When hard times come at us when we're not expecting them, we all need friends to help comfort us. This one's for you, Mike.
told me you were lonely, but you missed our cut and run. We walked out in the garden, where finally told the truth. In my heart a light keeps shining, always there for you. Blame it on the moon, blame it on the moon, blame it on the moon, but not on me. Blame it on the moon, blame it on the moon, blame it on the moon, but not on me. Oh, blame it on the moon, 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 on the moon, on the moon, on the moon, but not on.
Love that. How convenient. We can just blame it on the moon. Perfect. Listen, I have a couple of I have a couple of housekeeping things while our next fabulous performer heads up, which are as follows. There are some contact information slips for Mike right on the dessert table. So if you want to know all the info on how to reach out to him, writing, calling, visiting, it's right over there on the table between the bars and the brownies or something. And as long as we're on the subject of dessert, I would like to just take a moment to thank the folks who made the food happen, which, yes. And there still look to be quite a few amazing looking desserts over there, so don't be shy. Blame it on the moon. So we've got Jabba John's, which of course specifically Doug Reed and Chris Fassbender. And Chris also was all in charge of, wait for it, procuring the wine as well. Also, the fabulous sisters, Kelly Clayman and Dina Johnston, the bakers extraordinaire right there in the corner. They're all over them right in a row. And our beloved Shirley Vermace, who is so sad not to be here tonight, but those cheesecake bar things, those are hers. So that's our food crew. And let's just, what? Yes! Let's hear it for him. Okay, this next performer tours all over the country, all over Europe. It's amazing that she, some years ago, just decided to make this place her home. And of course she fits right in because this is a town of a lot of warm-hearted and wonderful folks. So without further ado, I'm super thrilled to introduce to you the extraordinary Namalee Brennan.
This is born of will.
trying to figure out what to play tonight, and I had a little bit of a moment of panic this afternoon. And then I had kind of a few songs in mind, and then when I was listening to Gabe, I was like, oh yeah, it's not about me. I don't have to play like the songs off my latest CD or try and like prove anything. And believe me, I've got a lot of songs about struggle. Because I'm a little crazy.
There's a black dog sitting on the front porch, chewing through his rope, trying to get free. There's a black dog sitting on the front porch, chewing through his rope, just trying to get free, just trying to get free. There's a caged bird staring out the window, staring out the window, yeah, she just wants to fly. There's a caged bird staring out the window, staring out the window, she just wants to fly. Like everyone, fly like we were meant to fly. Like everyone, fly like we were meant to fly. There's a blanket sitting on this man's lap, sitting on his lap, yeah, she just wants to see. There's a blanket sitting on this man's lap, sitting on his lap, yeah, she just wants to see. There's a red fox caught inside a steel trap, caught inside a steel trap. She wants to be free like everyone, free like we were meant to be, like everyone, free like we were meant to be, like everyone, free like we were meant to be. There's a black moon sitting on a fence post, spreading out her wings, yeah, but she knows how to fly. There's a black crow sitting on a fence post, spreading out her wings, yeah, she knows how to fly. Fly like we were meant to fly, like everyone, fly like we were meant to fly, like everyone, fly like we were meant to fly.
Did I use my time allotment by playing two really like jammed out kind of songs? Sorry for that like electronic like happens. I don't know what it is. It's just I have too much stuff plugged in down here. Why can't you just play without all those pedals like everybody else? How about a hand for all the great performers? Gabe, you did such an amazing job. I loved your stuff. Aaron, Michael, it's so great to be able to hear everybody. It's the rest of the night. I don't know about you, but when I think of Mike, two words that come to mind are social justice. Kind of a warrior in a lot of ways. Am I clumsy up here or what? Just a little bit there, sorry. That's what happens when I try to look cool.
Believe to the shore like the shore.
Blevins wasn't born to settle down either. He was not. I do want to say a word about what's ahead for him. It's quite a journey. And so, as you are leaving tonight, I know that our dear friend Stephen Nelson, who's been manning the donation box, would be happy if any of you feel inclined to offer more and are thinking it'll be a bother. It will not be a bother. So you can just, it's there by the door. There's a little something I want to read to you that came from a very dear friend of Mike's who could not be here tonight, Julie Berg Raymond. Beautiful human, another beautiful human. You know, Mike always says, be a friend to have a friend. Just another Michaelism. And here's what Julie writes. Anyone who knows Mike Blevins knows these are words, his words, by which he lives his life. I can't think of many people who are as able to create seemingly endlessly overlapping circles of friendship in quite the way he does. Just by being Mike, silly, lovable, deeply intelligent, a warrior for human and social justice, and a fierce champion of love and its power. He brings people together who might otherwise never have met, and whose lives will always be richer for having done so. He really does cherish people, and we know it, all of us who have been fortunate enough to call him our friend and to be called his. I love that so many people are putting their hearts together to encircle him tonight and to show him how deeply he is cherished too. So that's from Julie. Yes. Joshua Borvik took on the open mic night at Java John's and has really transformed it into something extraordinary. He's a fabulous musician. And I was asking, because I don't know Joshua super well, it's like, what's on one more thing? And Chris Fassbender goes, he's an amazing tennis player. So please, I'd like to introduce this wonderful musician and extraordinary tennis player, Joshua Borvik. Let's hear it for him.
Dried up, beat down. I need a drink, there ain't a drop to be found. My soul is grieving, my heart is heaving under strain. But I am resolute in my place. I keep my eyes held high till the drops in my face. I'm gonna pray through the pain. Sit here waiting on the rain. I stay sharp, I try. Celebrate all the little joys in my life. I get discouraged, cause when they flourish, they slide down the drain. Oh, they're gonna return, just like an old trend. Now women are gotta smile when they come round again. I'm gonna pray through the pain. Sit here waiting on the rain. Dust blows while I plead. Seems like all around this here land has gone to seed. This is my story, expecting glory to cover the plain. And when the sky splits open, transition, melding between this current act and the next one. Welcome, Mr. Eric Sessions, to the carpet. I'll show what the design is. So this is a song that I wrote about a feller who, you know, if you've ever known somebody who has kind of a different general sense about themselves than everybody else does. Oh yes. Hopefully not too much of an autobiographical song. But this is about just one such person. And this is called Save the Day. Well, this next song wraps it up for me. This is a tune. So here's good programming, right? Okay, so I had Eric come play a song. Now Mr. Gooden. And this song that he's going to play with me on is actually a song that I wrote for Eric and John last year. Kind of. I mean, I did. But so here's the story. I was sitting over at Java John's listening to these guys play, and they're like, oh, here's a little fiddle tune I wrote, here's a little thing I wrote, and they played these songs, and I thought, you know, I write all these other kinds of songs. Maybe I could write a good little tune, something that's kind of folky, maybe a little bit jazzy, and then I'd say, hey, Eric, John, check this out. Maybe you could do something with this song. And so I did. How did I go? Well, here's what happened next. What happened was, I went and I wrote the whole thing. I had an intro, I had a middle, I had an end, I had a great little tune I liked and everything, and I was done. And I went, all right, I gotta give it a title. So I gave it a title. And as soon as I gave it a title, I went, I wonder what that song's about. And before I knew it, I'd written lyrics to the whole thing. So this is a fiddle tune, ostensibly, called Soft Cell. Day after day, I've been operating at arm's length away, beside the citadel. My bids will culminate, and presto, you open up the gate, coming around to the old soft cell. Been your way to hunker down and hold all the suitors at bay who risk upon your shell. Yeah, but I believe one thing, in spite of all your tunneling, you're warming up to the old soft cell. Held to an axis that's whirling your way. We synchronize, I expound. When you don't take the bait, I repeat, rotate. Once more revolve on this merry-go-round. And hyperbole, march out and see who I am. Then growing by degree, meteorically, I'm in like a lion and I'm like a lamb. Do you hear it in the wind, swirling high above you? A melody descends, dripping caramel, and like a falling sea, a hidden spot is all it needs to blossom. It's the old soft cell. Oh, my bits will come and make presto, you open up the gate, coming out to the old soft cell. Soft cell, it's blossoming, it's the old soft
This is Decorah. And I do want to say that thus far, we have collected in this evening, thank you Stephen Nelson for this number, $4,866. Members, denizens of our town. Here are a couple of our most beloved hometown boys, John Gooden and Eric Sessions. I'm just thinking one more thing just to give you a lay of the land. After these two amazing stellar guys, there's one more performer, the amazing Bonnie Pollock. Hold your applause. It'll be coming up when she's introduced. But that's what's the rest of the night, and then you can mingle around and drink some more and eat some more, and all is well. Hi, Mike. What a night.
So thank you all for reading this so nicely. I want to say to Michael, assuming he's getting this to be recorded, that as Mike well knows, Eric and I play tunes. You've heard lots of great songs. I mean, a lot of really good songs tonight. You're not going to hear those now. We're just going to play some tunes. So we're going back to the old 18th century style, just a couple of instruments cranking out tunes. One thing you do with tunes is people keep making them up. So they weren't all written 300 years ago. And Eric and I like to make up our own tunes. And so tonight we're going to world premiere a new tune. Another thing people do when they write tunes is they have to name them. And so when you name a tune, there's all kinds of goofy things you might do, but this one is an obvious name. So we're going to call this tune Blevins March. Eric says I should take the blame for this. Yeah, but minimal rehearsal too. We're arranging. Blevins March. Thanks very much. Blevins March. Hope you got that, Mike. So something else that I've been, Eric and I have played Java Johns many times when Mike has been there. I have played as a solo mandolin player many more times there. And often Mike is the guy who's stuck working that night. And he's been the greatest audience. Sometimes there'll be 5 of us in the house and Mike. And I never feel like nobody's listening, you know, he's great. And he always seems to enjoy when I tell stories about the music, the old 18th century music. So I won't go too long into this, but this is a typical thing I would do if Mike was there. So now we're going to play a minuet written by Georg Telemann. And Telemann, as you all know, is a famous composer of the Baroque era. What some of you might not know is that not only did he write really hard, interesting, cool stuff, but he wrote stuff for amateurs as well. He liked to write tunes that regular folks could play. And so this is a minuet that he wrote. In the year 1728, he wrote 50 minuets. You could subscribe, you could sign up, and he would send you one every couple of weeks. Okay? And in 1730, he did it again. The exact same thing, 50 new minuets in 1730. So this we're going to play is number 6 from 1730. That's all. That's its whole thing. Minuet number 6, 1730. TWV 34:56. So we're keeping it short here. We're going to play another set, and then we're going to call it and bring Bonnie up. It's a great honor for us to open for Bonnie Koak. So this is a set of tunes that Eric and I have played many times in our band Contratopia. Sometimes we play it just as the two of us. Traditional tunes. The first tune is called The Mason's Apron. Comes from all the Scottish, Irish cultures. They all play this tune there. We'll play a tune in the middle that I wrote called Maggie in the Snow. And then we'll go from that into a great Irish tune called Julia Delaney. So thanks for listening. It's been really, it's like another ideal audience in Decorah, Iowa, right?
1976.
Thank you all so much for being here. I know I don't really need to thank you because you're here of your own good judgment to support this amazing guy. And so thank you anyway.
And we didn't even do a run through of this. It's going to be a total one-off. But I thought it would be fun if the entire ensemble would come up and sing a song. Joshua came up with this arrangement of the song, and I think it'll be fun.
Try that. There you go. Spider.
Yeah. These are just to pick up ambiance sound.
Ready? Yeah.
They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. Yet I remember every face of every man who put me here. My life comes shine from the west of you. They say every man must fall, yet I swear I can see my reflection somewhere so high above this wall. Come shine.